What's going on, everybody? Free-to-play OG here, back on day 84, I think, of the free-to-play account. Happy 10-year anniversary. I hope you're all doing fantastic. I hope Odin has blessed you all. I saw a brilliant CTP of Conquest for Drago. Grats on that. Laughing at the Black Widow brain rot over here. Pretty hilarious. What's up, Starboy? What's up, Kush? What's up, Drago? What's up, Ariels? What's up, Captain Capcom? What's up, Naz-R? What's up, Ninja? What's going on, Sean? What's up, everybody? What's up, Ray? What's up, Salim? Thanks for coming by the stream, you guys. It's good to see y'all. Let's get this thing started, man. I am exhausted. Yesterday kicked my ass. Woo! We barely got our dailies done. I slid into home plate this morning right before the reset. Just like a corpse sliding into home plate. Absolutely crazy. Had a rowdy day yesterday. Tons of awesome stuff. We got tons of great rewards. Spent tons of time helping people out all day long. Had a ton of fun hanging out with people in Discord and chatting and stuff. It was an absolute blast. So for the first thing, let's do... our dispatch rewards are good. I just collected, but let's go ahead and make sure nothing caps, right? We don't want to be messing around with capped dispatch sectors on our account. Not to mention we're short on energy today, but that's all right. Congrats on day 60, Ninja. Nice. What's up, Shavendra? Good to see ya. All right. I already forgot where I was going. Okay, we got our dispatch. I want to show you guys this for anyone who didn't see it yesterday. Last thing we did on stream. Holy crap, it up. Got the P card for the reroll. This card literally had one blue ignore defense star, one blue crowd control star, and we rolled into all of the rest of this off of one P card. I have to brag, bro. I don't get to flex often. And I gotta flex it, Saj. This is insane. Yeah, this is insane. For anyone that missed it, this just to one-shot that off of one reroll is just absolutely insane. So happy anniversary to us. Another thing I want to show you guys is we are sitting. Oh yeah, we can't see them in here, but ooh, I didn't manage our inventory either. Naughty. That's how tired I am, guys. I never do that. But yeah, we have a lot, and I mean a lot, of boost cards for our account. We have quite a few. I mean, we don't have like some absurd amount, but it is quite a bit. I like to go through it's weird, but I go through these manually, unlock the ones that roll into all attack and stuff, so I can roll them up and get as many all attack, all defense, or like, you know, energy attack, all defense, chaotic ISOs as I can. So I don't like sell alling all these because I like to pick those ones out and find them so I don't have to waste a bunch of gold re-rolling these later. So let's just do this real quick. Shh, don't tell anybody. We could convert. Yeah, let's just convert these. We'll convert them. Our gold is looking a lot better. So we can afford. And again, just to like let people know, you can see some locks back here. Lately, I've been going through and locking all of our like ignore, dodge, and max HP obelisks. What's up, Pokemaster? Lock, ignore, dodge, and HP, so we can bring them all up and start trying to get some good obelisks for our characters, because our cards and swords are getting to the point where but we'll get that, we'll get plenty of it, and then all we'll need is like ignore, dodge, and max HP, depending. So there you go. I gotta go through this, or we're gonna definitely run into inventory problems here. I'm not gonna, let's see. We're gonna run into steps for timeline quests and stuff that want us to upgrade cards, so I'm gonna pump the brakes right there just so we have some cards we can still come and upgrade when we need to complete those quests. This is the stuff I always do off stream. Gotta keep that inventory managed, and I still want to make a short like inventory management guide for people, even though we got a little more space, so that we can talk about conversions and stuff, and which artifacts to keep, which to get rid of, all that kind of stuff. But we've got 45 boost cards. This is why we came in here. We've got 45 boost cards. So at some point soon here, guys, we're actually probably looking at attempting to roll into 6 or 7 quality and good bonus stats on one of these cards. It's going to be a tough choice because they're all rolled well right now, like quite well, but they could be much better. So I may get towards like 50, 60 boost cards, and then we'll try and get a really good roll on one of these and maybe suffer a little bit because I'm starting to feel like we kind of deserve it. All right. 3-star magic artifact, be fine or not? Okay, so I'm still thinking about that. I'm looking into the artifact thing. I gotta say, I want everyone to be super careful, or like I would advise everyone to be super careful with picks like magic and stuff like that. You need to be really careful and really know what you're getting into. She has major limitations. Magic is not like some super omega character. The reason I want her is this kind of similar to the reasons I wanted Black Widow. It's a lot of reasons that all stack up for this account towards me wanting her. Is an immortality artifact worth it at 3 stars? We talked about this yesterday. Every artifact has a disadvantage at 3 stars. Desmond was pointing out to me that the problem with 3-star immortality artifacts in this game is they are, I believe, 4 seconds of immortality, right? And a lot of the skill effects that play out, the longer skill effects from high-end PvP characters, last for 4.5 or 5 seconds. So unfortunately, the 3-star artifact falls just shy of keeping them alive through that whole move. So they have a tendency to just like do their immortality, stay alive, but then just get clapped right at the end of it. It also does not give them a big heal at the end of the immortality. It gives them a really small one. So again, they can struggle with survivability, that kind of stuff. Whew, I am so tired. You guys are gonna have to help me today. I'm gonna do my best to like stay on point. I'm not gonna ignore chat, but I'm gonna struggle to like answer a ton of questions today. I really like this account. Like, we're still really prone to mistakes. We're still at a key point building this account. We still got to do everything with a lot of intent. So, what did you say, Sahaj? You need artifacts badly, then go for the 3-star RD as well. Yeah, you get the 4-star from the training thing selector, which is super nice, and then you get a 3-star selector for 300 crystals if you want it from the shop. So there are 2 artifact selectors available to everyone. Pokemaster, probably not-ish. You'll have to weigh that. Loki has other uses outside of just pushing dispatch. He's currently meta in ABL still. So it's up to you. There might be better options for you now, though, if you've already pushed that far. It just depends on your level of investment and stuff. No, not today. God, no, Ninja. Sorry. I love you guys, but absolutely not. My brain is just toast, dude. I spent so many hours with Vic and Desmond and some other folks in Discord yesterday helping people out, and my brain is just cooked. Struggling over here. It's gonna be a good one today. There's so much to do. Literally, I'm over here just like carefully trying to remember all the things we need to go click on so we don't miss stuff. We've got to watch our special passes because there's 2 of them. So we'll grab that. Future pass. We'll grab that and get our free XP. I want to look real quick. Where did that go? Special pass. Here we are. Okay. Yeah. Golly. Woo, guys. This is going to be absolutely crazy. I can't tell you if you should do that or not without seeing all your stuff, Badir. That's a tough... I mean, probably. It depends on what the cards you're replacing look like. And it depends on how devastating the loss of stats is going to be. All right. Going here, you can see we've already spent 9,070 crystals, which is pretty insane. I didn't think I was going to spend out that much that quick, but it ended up just being kind of like, here, that's the other thing I'll show you guys. Throughout the day yesterday, we ended up getting Multiverse Saga. We ended up getting the 3-star artifact selector. We got, by the way, unlocked our 3rd slot and everything because we got Multiverse Saga, so we got this unlocked. Now we get 3 groups of rewards every day. And then we have access to just tons more emblems now and stars, so we'll start pushing through those. But I picked up a couple uniforms as well yesterday. We ended up getting Red Goblin. Woo! There it is. And most of you probably saw that. That was pretty early on stream. But then off of stream yesterday, I ended up picking up this guy, Ronin. So we had Universal Male ABL yesterday, and I was really curious what I could do with Thor, and we were planning on picking this guy up anyways. So I tested it, you guys. Because we were able to use a support and because of the changes to our cards, I believe our record right was like 1.4 something million in ABL, if I'm not mistaken. We got 2.8 million points yesterday with Thor. We literally doubled our best score in ABL. It felt real good. And I ain't even good at that game mode at all. So that was awesome. So really happy about this guy. Definitely a huge support for Universals. And since we have Loki and what's-his-face at tier 4, Thor, he's hugely beneficial for our account. So we picked that up. And then I'm trying to think if maybe there was one other uniform we grabbed. We did get Hela. That's right, we got Hela and we got Thor, Ragnarok. So we could get the CTP of Energy and the P card reroll yesterday. So that's where our crystals have gone so far. I think that's everything. We picked up our CTP of Energy. Very, very good. Okay, we're gonna go into the trenches here. Let's go ahead and send out. Don't forget to send out and acquire your assemble points here, because you get a good amount of energy like every day, honestly. If everyone's sending to you and you're being good and sending out to other people, you get a lot of energy from this system. So keep your friends list active and send your assemble points. All right, we're going in. Okay, we're going to start with boring, and then we're going to move to what's not boring. I think we will just go at, what do we got? Let's do our GBR. Let's do our GBR. Sorry, I'm not trying to like put this off and all that. I just want to like do it right. I think we're just going to do the whole thing. We'll get straight into the P card and the CTP opening and all that stuff. We'll just do it. Let's get GBR out of the way first. The P card, that one's from the training thing, the agent training thing. Acquire all, just accept all, just acquire all. No, get out of here. You guys can acquire all in your own inbox. I like to enjoy this game. I make certain things take time because I don't want to just do it all in a blast and be done in 5 minutes. So sorry if that's bothersome, but yeah. It's how I roll, man. Got to milk all the enjoyment out of this game because it'll be brutal sometimes. I would love to get someone lower in here today. Let's see who we can grab. See if Antonio's available. If he's not, we'll try one of the other fellas. Nice. Thanks, Antonio. And let's see if we can grab one of our newer players here. If anybody's got energy or boost points, feel free to come on in and fill this last slot. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. All right. The old Psylocke clear. Looking good, looking good. Looking at these two ladies over here with that premium tier 2 selector, potentially. That's going to be a weird one, man. It's crazy, like, as content creators, it's almost kind of like Netmarble gave us a bit of a middle finger, because they gave us every choice that everyone asks about. They gave us every damn thing that people are like, what should I choose from this? What do I need to choose from this? All at once. So everybody's just got like 10,000 questions. I'm really glad that we have several legendary content creators who make videos daily and are working really hard to cover everything for you guys. Alex went over the training center this morning. Did a really good video to help people understand the training center. So if you're still having questions about that, you can go hit up his guide. I'm definitely not going to have the energy to make guides about stuff like that. I'm going to keep working on major systems for free-to-play and new players. I'm working on the swords guide now. It's going to take a minute, but we'll get the swords guide out next for people and go from there. Wow. Yeah, 5 first. Not that it matters. Spamming button. Does anyone else really like the way that Cynic Alex says button? Am I the only one? Am I weird? I might be. For some reason, every time he says button, I notice it. I'm not sure how Yelena's looking yet, guys. I did check out some testing on Sentry. That's what I've been watching. Just trying. Thanks a lot, Antonio. Appreciate you, brother. Nice. Congrats, Sean. I saw that earlier, dude. Congratulations, man. I lost it. There goes our GBR. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, no. I haven't even messed with it yet, but I watched someone else doing it last night. It looked so cool, dude. I think it like me might be a little distracting while I'm playing, but I still think it's an awesome feature. I love it. Those Ninja, that's kind of slipping to the back burner. That's looking less likely to happen at this point. There's a lot of good places to put our crystals. We're just going to play it by ear. I will let you guys know most of the... my official advice right now with Sentry is to wait still. I think it's too early to have an official position on how good this uniform is. However, with that being said, to temper people's excitement, he's doing a lot of good work. This guy's clapping people in PvP, so we'll see how it plays out with further testing. You need like a bigger sample size. You can't just take one video of somebody winning against a couple null teams and be like, oh, he kills null every time. You're gonna be really disappointed if you run it, if it turns out those people had bad builds. And the guy you were watching had a brilliant conquest on and was just, you know, memeing people. So we'll see how that goes, but it's looking good. And that means that we may, in the next couple days, be looking at hitting this button. Speaking of buttons. Dun, dun, dun. And we may start getting into this. We'll see. It is very expensive, but we need to start working at it. If we do decide that we're going to... yeah, Nuno, we just got started recently. We're just collecting some rewards, talking about yesterday and stuff. Yeah, wait. You don't purchase anything until Commander releases a video. I'm just kidding, because sometimes they take a minute. But, yeah, this is going to take us a while to complete, so we have to start, like, planning for it. Like, once if I lock in that Sentry is the choice for this account... This is going to take time, so we'll probably be working on this while we tier 4 Doctor Strange, tier 4 our next native tier 1, and then we'll probably be lined up to tier 4 Sentry for the next manual tier 4 that we'd have to do after that. We will see how it goes. Yeah, I know. He's great. I'm using... You can tell, hopefully, I'm being very careful with my language because I do not want people to go make mistakes and buy things they don't want, but I'm being overly cautious at this point. I'm not going to lie. It's looking pretty good for Sentry. Very nice. All right, let's do it. I went through all this nonsense yesterday. Not nonsense. It's actually like if you have the time and you weren't rushed for the anniversary, you could read through this. It's actually kind of a neat story, especially the hidden boss one. But unfortunately, with the hidden boss, they made me play through every stage again, and then all 5 of the boss stages again. But now we can clear this on stage 5 every day and get, hopefully, some good rewards. Like 3 emblems on the first day we have it. Just kidding, second day. But there you go. Hoorah for this pack. And then this, to me, is the biggest thing. This is actually like huge, this for us, right? Because we don't have a lot of like the deluxe pack missions that give you these kind of biometrics daily. And now we're getting like, what is this? Like about 30, just shy of 30 biometrics here every day. And then we also get the Valeria Richard ones. So it adds up to a lot of biometrics. Great. Yes, I don't think Sentry's going to perform well in PvE at all. And Null does have that. This, in fact, just to take a second, I know I'm talking a lot, but just to take a second to point out how, like, I think we should look at this as for the good game design that it is. They release a new game mode that splits the PvP up into 5 teams, keeping strong meta characters relevant longer. Like, they don't push each other out 1 for 1, because that's a bad feeling. When you build up Jean and then Null comes out the next... Or Sentry is actually who dethroned Jean, if I'm not mistaken. But Sentry comes out the next day. or the next month, whatever. You get the point. And then you're like, shit, I built this character and now I have no use for her. And now we've got a way to split them up. Like your sentry just moves to another team or whoever, right? Your Gene or whoever. And then we look at the balance between sentry and null. You don't want sentry to come in and absolutely wipe the game. No one has a chance. Like what you want is him to be slightly stronger, but lose every now and then, or there to be strategy involved, and especially things like him being a little stronger in PvP, but null being able to cover all these bases in PvE. Really good game design, in my opinion. Just thought I would point that out. Different uses for different characters gives whales and people with much more mature accounts more to do, keeps them engaged. Very, very good stuff. Okay, guys. We got energy spent down, boost points spent down, brain is spent down. Let's see if we can do this without, I mean, there's no real screwing up. But yeah, get these out of the way. We'll get the boring stuff first. I'm saving you. Dimension Rift can go. Can go. Yeah, there's good stuff in here. You see this, guys? Watch out for this, man. Woo-wee! Coming at you with like 5,000 gold out of this bad boy. This is the first ever 1 to 4 star artifact chest from Alliance Battle Legend, which Thor earned for us yesterday. Very cool. Alliance Battle rewards down here. Let's snatch them up. Some cards and some crappy ISOs. Ooh, nice. A little awakened ISO hit there. Very nice. Custom gears. 4 to 6 star comic cards. X, I think. I didn't read that chest, but what did that come out of? That fully awakened ISO. Those are expensive. Just a heads up. All right, now we're looking more. Get out of here. Hi, Obelisk. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. I wanted to clear out. Yeah, you guys with your accept all. Heck no. Look at this. We got our chance at Professor X right here that we're not going to hit. We got a legendary emblem. We got this banging achievement chest from the achievements in Marvel Future Fight. We've got 1 to 4 star artifact here, a CTP, and a premium card. Let's rip these suckers open. We're definitely saving the best for last here. Some storm bios, about what you'd expect. Let's see what's in here. A 1 star artifact, very nice, anticlimactic. Let's go here next. I thought that was an emblem, not data. But anyways. I guess it had a chance to be data. Not amazing. All right. Well, let's see what we get here. Which one should we do first? Card or CTP? I think the card is less... well, it's hard to say. They're both really interesting for the account. So, yeah. Which should it be? I'm thinking we see the P card first. Yeah, let's see what's in the card chest. Let's go. All right, let's see what we got. No shot, you guys. This is ridiculous. This account's fired. We got to shut this down. You guys, we're going to get in trouble. Someone's going to call Netmarble. We are going to get in trouble. It was this or Baby Spidey, you guys. This is one of 2 cards that could have completed our set. Literally one of 2 toot-tootin' cards that could, no doubt. What? 6 quality, too. What the? We're going. I mean, they've got to be bad. Yeah, okay. I was like, they've got to be bad. There's no way. That would be just... whew, that would be just ridiculous. Well, now we know what we're doing with those boost cards. You guys want to have some fun? Because we can literally fully craft this card right now and re-roll all the bonus stats. We can literally do all the building on this card. Oh, let's lock this sucker. Lock your cards, lock your CTPs. Wow. Okay, that's just exciting. That's just exciting. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, lock them cards. Yeah, this is just insane, guys. That's it. That some people would say wait for baby Spidey. I'm not. As a free to play, I'm just simply not doing that. I'm not gonna like wait for the one last P card, even though we'll probably get it. We're gonna finish this up and then we'll go deal with that card for sure. We'll go take a look at it. Let's see what's in our CTP chest. Whew. Energy, okay, we'll take it, guys. We'll take it. Yes, that is so much better than a patience or a transcendence. Woo, woo. Let's go, guys. 10-year anniversary's on fire. Yeah. That's decent for us. That lets us, we could potentially make a mighty energy on our Wolverine, which would just be insane. We could put an energy on Gamora and an energy on Wolverine. Good find for us. Good find. It's not a rage, guys, but I'm certainly not getting disappointed every time I don't get a rage. You know what I mean? We take our W's. Anything but a patience or a transcendence or that kind of stuff is amazing. All right, guys. Whew. Palms are sweaty. Last chest. Here we go. Oh, gosh. A 3-star Agents of Asgard number 17. Woo. 2 quality. Let's go. All right. Faltine from yesterday's thing. I took so long to clear Alliance Battle Legend for everybody. Took me forever because I was like building the account up and helping people. 200 black antimatter from the check-ins. The check-ins are looking good, by the way. We got our new check-ins today, guys. This bothers me, so sorry. You have to wait for me to deal with this. God, we're so close. I almost fed boost cards to that yesterday. We're at 109. For anyone who's wondering, we're 1 level away from the max level of Dimension Mission rewards. Hey, what do you mean I've reached? Oh, because we had that much. Wow. All right. Huh. Okay, if you say so. In here, I don't know that we have... Yeah, we're leaving this for now. We got 59 days to make this choice, and we're going to make sure we find out what CTPs we're going to get before we pick this. And we're going to make a really, really calculated decision on this CTP, because this is our opportunity to get certain CTPs that are difficult to acquire. So we're going to be weighing that decision really, really carefully, as it's the only CTP selector we're going to get. Yeah, I know. Like, I'm honestly looking at Mighty Greed for Sentry for our first big PvP daddy. We'll see. We'll see how it pans out. Man, that is amazing. Let's go mess with this card, guys. Let's go mess with this card. That's good, right? Are you guys with me here on this? Ghost Rider, White Fox, Luna Snow, Black Panther 166, Guardians of the Galaxy, best story ever. That sounds like a pretty damn solid PvE card set to me. The other option is Baby Spidey instead of Black Panther, and I think it's technically probably the better choice, but this is an incredibly good card. We can, roll attack here. Attack here. I mean, you can get Fizz attack, energy attack, attack speed, all attacks, cooldown, and crit damage. Quite good. So I think I'd go with this. Yeah, I think that's a good set. I think waiting for baby, maybe when we get that far into the account, we'll replace this with Baby Spidey someday. But let's cook. Let's do this. All right, here we go. I'm triple checking everything. Upon crafting a card, craft stats will be added and the color will be changed with a 1 in 3 chance. This is where we want to be. All right. Well, what else am I going to do with this? Honestly, you don't have to save this once you have the collection, from what I understand. And this is a really bad card, so I'm probably not going to let this sit in here and take up inventory space. But maybe for now, since it's the 10-year anniversary, we'll leave it there, eh? All right, guys, let's do this. 5 non-premium cards. Yes, yes, yes. Crafting a new star, a blue star, onto our Black Panther 166 card. Okay. Nice red recovery rate. Looking good, looking good. This means we have to get back into our... Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm at. We'll be superstitious with this guy. We're We're going to have to get in and pay attention to our riffs. We need to make sure we get more card crafting cubes because we, nice, guys, nice. Max HP blue, let's go. Come on now. Woo! This is going to bring us pretty low on card crafting cubes. So we'll have to make sure we're getting more. Yeah, that's W for sure. Okay, another red. A little red lightning resist. Got to be resistant to lightning. You got to be resistant to lightning. All right, let's see what we get here. You need 3 blue stars in order to get pierce damage on the card. You see how we've got this bonus stat now, concentration increase? We got this for having the 3 red stars. 3 blue stars gets you added pierce damage, which is incredibly strong and what everybody's chasing on their cards. And now we don't have our boost cards anymore. I didn't think we were going to be crafting fully crafting a P card so soon. Oh boy. All right, last one here. Yeah, I think so, dude. I honestly, I think you might be right. I think it's the responsible thing to do. Ooh, all right. There's no way this hits blue. So let's just do it. There's no way. There's no chance. Okay. But it rolls all attack anyways, just because, like, well, let's not be total crap here. Woo! All right, guys. Wow. Excellent crafter number 3. Apparently we're an excellent crafter. I'd say so. We're doing pretty excellent crafting over here. So yeah, this is in a reroll with easy locks on the max HP and crit rate. This is just crazy, man. That's just crazy. We need the crit rate too. So this is really nice. Really nice. Man, you gotta love it. Just crazy. No, I don't believe in jinxing. There ain't no such thing. So, no. We got what we got, and I'm really happy about what we got. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm ecstatic we found Black Panther 166 at all, let alone rolled 2 blue stars on it with preferable stats. That's just crazy. We might even toss a reroll at this dude because, well, now we're in such a weird spot, you guys. What do we got here? Change normal options. We could see if we could get some good optionals just for fun. You guys want to see if we can roll good bonus options real quick? No, this is full PvE. Full-on PvE card set. Yes, Manpreet, we've got one more reroll to get. We're going to grab that. I'm just kind of watching the crystals. I don't want to overspend. I want to be able to like grab a thing that we need. So I think for right now... Yeah, no kidding. In that video, that's so funny. Do not reroll normal options with a premium card. I repeat, do not do that. No, we would be just using boost cards. When changing mythic card options, the options and quality will change. When we change quality, blah, blah, blah. Change options. We could auto option, but I think we just do them one by one for fun. I think we're just doing this to like see what we get. Three, no. Funny to roll off of 6 quality, that was hilarious. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Them options were poopy. Oh, damn. I was like, ooh. Yeah, that's actually not the worst PvP proc in the game. That's like decent-ish. Yeah, better stats here though. This is a really nice bonus option. God, you can hardly miss on this option. That's crazy. Yeah, and this one's tough because we're looking for attack speed here. I'd settle for all basic defenses though. I think for like just because it's a relevant PvP stat, and I think it would be good enough. But obviously we want double attacks and all that jazz. The support tokens from like dimension missions, is that what you're talking about? Because with those ones, you just want to mostly save them for biometrics, for building up characters and leveling characters from 70 to 80 or 60 to 70. Rahul, that is a long conversation that I don't have the answer to right this second. It's there are several good options. I can say this: we've got our eyes on things like Dazzler, Polaris, really good support characters that we can't get anywhere else as a free-to-play player. So yeah, Nick Fury, but Nick Fury you can buy in game, but he's 1,500 crystals. So as a free-to-play, you might want to pick something else, but. No, I won't keep this. No. I'm just chatting and watching chat. Sorry, brother. No, that's not good at all. We wouldn't take 2 quality even if it like that. I think 4 and above is kind of where we're at for the free to play. That's my general rule. Yeah, like even if this is perfect rolls on the bonus options, it's not worth having a 2 quality on the card. Dang. We sure would take a 5 though. We sure would take a 5. Rake, ignore defense. Yeah, this one's probably gonna be a tough one to roll. I'll be chasing mythic cards because the stats that we need, one of them is super limited. The attack speed is gonna be tough to find. So let's do one more here, and then I'm gonna pass on the rest of this. We're not even equipping this card, so we can move on. That's fine for now. Locked, looking good. Cards are looking really, really good. CTP of energy, let's go lock that. We didn't already. There we go. Nice, and nice. Woo! Looking real good there. So yeah, we've got, golly. How many P cards do we have coming? Let's find out real quick. So we've got 1 reroll coming from the legendary battle, right? We've got, another P card coming out of here, right? Something like that. Madness. Go ahead and claim these rewards here. Don't forget to be checking in on this. Claim your rewards. Claim your rewards. We get another P card. No, we got the P card here. It's artifact selector that we get here still, and another emblem. Okay. So no more cards out of here, which is fine. We got our P card there. We've got the special pass P card that we're gonna get, but I think that might be it. Yeah, dude, Victor, what the hell, man? Victor, bro. Victor, what? Victor, what? What is going on, man? I know, dude. We were tripping on this yesterday, guys. Me and Victor were tripping on the cards. Dude, yeah, this set is stupid. This is like ridiculous. We've hit so many cards that we need. I mean, we've hit 1 or 2 rerolls out of all the P cards that we've gotten on this account. Almost all of them have been keepers. Just crazy. Gene or Doom? No, probably not. I would say probably not, Jose. The deluxe packs are never discounted, so the only reason to buy it now is the crystal spending event, but then you might as well just spend the crystals on something else. None of those characters from the 2 you mentioned are meta right now, except Gene kinda. Gene is very good, don't get me wrong, but as a free-to-play player, that is a super heavy investment in a character that is meta in like a couple spots right now. Very good, but so I would wait. We might get an X-Men 97 update. There's another epic quest coming down the pipeline. I would hold off on buying that. All right, let's look through the rest of these. There is no look through the rest of these. We got it. We've got our energy down here. We need to spend energy. Very good. Very good. Our craft event's just a serum. We're working on that. We're working through timeline battle. I'll show you guys yesterday. We got 7 out of 10 masks and only 1 out of 20 shields. So we got absolutely stiffed on the shields, but did good on the masks. Yeah. So making progress there, but not done yet. And I think that pretty much catches us up to where we are right now in this moment in time. Which is running our World Boss Legends. Goodness gracious. Get into it. Yeah. Oh, you asked about Black Widow. So before we do, let me joke about Black Widow for a minute. Black Widow killed a level 70 sentry in the new uniform with this build yesterday. I ain't saying she's great, but for people telling me that she like can't do can't perform in PvP for free-to-play new players, you out your mind. This uniform is going to do fine. Absolutely fine. And at tier 4, she's tearing it up for me. So that wouldn't be the case. Like, she doesn't have immortality. She doesn't have revive. If you took her into the top tier of timeline battle, she would get completely smoked. Like, just want people to understand where I'm at here. But with Otherworld battle, Alliance Conquest, team battle, I think she's going to do amazing for our account. I'm super excited. Looking good. I haven't even counted in a while how many tier 3, tier 4, and transcended characters we have on this account. But it's getting wild. That's not true, Victor. We went to combine Odin's Blessings and missed, like... Bro, I spent so many resources, tanked all my Odin, 6-star Uru, not all of them, but a bunch of them, and got like 0 Odin's Blessings. So we've been unlucky. And other times too. I just don't make a big deal out of it when we miss. So when we hit, and we do, and I've also been insanely lucky, but we've had some bad luck. This fool again, huh? What's at 20? Is it a chest again, or is it Odin Blessing? Yeah. And these ones I'm assuming cannot... Yeah, this is just old school Odin's Blessings. Old school OBs. What's up with you? Apocalypse. That's right, I always forget that. Ew. Ew. Oh. What did we decide, Vic? What's that? I can pull them up. It's like Spider-Woman after this, and then it gets better, or something like that, I think. Yeah, Gore's the one we want to push. I'm just looking at, like, I don't know if I'm going to build... Yeah, I'll build Apocalypse someday. We'll wait. We'll wait. Gore is looking good, though, because Gore, we just picked up War Tiger. So we'll start getting our clears with War Tiger on Gore, and start pushing him, because Gore's clear. This is like, for free-to-plays, Gore and Kang are your routes you want to push. These guys are, in my opinion, from what me and Victor talked about last night, the 2 bosses that are the most beneficial and easiest to push. They have better CTPs and not a lot of premium unlocks. And the premium unlocks they have, some of them are gettable, and some of them you would just have to move through. It's an interesting thing to think about, because some of these bosses have way worse CTPs is one thing, and also the requirements on some of them are like dreadful. They're just so bad. Oh, yeah. There you have her. Oh, maybe we'll get Wolverine's potential today. Man, I forgot how, like, brutal the potential on native tier 2s and tier 3s can be. Characters now, like, I'm using, like... I don't need to be using bad characters. We should build our Black Widow, for Christ's sake. She'd come in here and beat some people up. What do we want to give her? I kind of want to give her like a guard break immunity. I don't know, like maybe HP and then mini rage is kind of what I feel like putting on her, because we have obelisk freedom. Yeah. Yep, 16.66%. That sounds about right. But I don't think we have anything like that. I don't even think I have. I need to start looking for guard break obelisks as well. I don't think we have any. Those still exist, right? Am I tripping? There's immunity to guard break on obelisks still, I assume. There's gotta be. We simply just don't have any. That's funny. Yeah, you think we should put an energy on her, huh? Because I don't know about that, bro. She doesn't, like, that'd be good for PvP maybe, but I'm not. That's not, or PvE, excuse me. But I want to build her for, at best, hybrid, if not PvP. She's one of our only PvP characters right now. So. You think she's going to perform best in PvP with a CTP of energy? Because somehow I don't think that's true. I will check. It may be true, but I would be shocked if that was the case. Especially since she doesn't have guard break immunity of any kind. So, she's just going to get guard broken. I don't have her artifact. I don't have the Giga Dodge. Right, but why would that doesn't... Wait, what? How do you do that? I can't even remember how you do that, dude. How you look at the, like, how you go to, like, the Marvel Universe tab or something? Where do you... Oh, no. God, where do you do that? I can't even remember. Is it the custom gear? And then... Oh, yeah, to look at the, like, preferred CTP. Thank you, dude. I don't know if I like that, man. I think that's because a lot of people are using her in PvE. I don't think that is... I don't think you put an energy on her for PvP, man. I see this. I acknowledge this. I'll have to look into it because that sounds... sus to me. This is really suspect. I don't know if this is because people are doing something in PvE, but I don't know how you put this on a character with no guard break immunity and take her into PvP. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Jacob. Love you. That's what's going on. Thank you. Woo! Wow, I appreciate you guys, because this is the kind of stuff where I get a little lost in the sauce. That is what's going on. This is because she is used as a striker, and this is her Golden Gate Vigilante uniform, and people using her as a striker. And this is more, this is what she needs. This is the kind of stuff she needs. Yeah, I would not put an energy on. I would put it on a, like, I wouldn't put a rage on her, guys. I would put like a CTP of authority or regen or, you know, one of our secondary CTPs that I wouldn't want to use. And in fact, she's getting an obelisk. I'm just going to tell you that right now, guys. She's tier 4 by default. She's tier 4 because of the choices I was given. She's not the person I would necessarily take to tier 4, right? So we'll give her an obelisk with guard break immunity, probably max HP, and a mini rage so that we can use her in PvE, and she'll do well in PvP. She'll have a damage proc to increase her damage based on her crit or dodge and the guard break that she needs. I know. But it's not always about, I can't get a super guard break immunity obelisk. I don't think she's gonna, it's not like that. It's just doing the best we can, guys. I can't give her. People do that a lot. They're like, no, that's not the right thing. She needs a mighty CTP of authority. Yo, I don't have a mighty CTP of authority, and I ain't gonna have one anytime soon either. So she gonna get the best thing I can give her without doing something stupid like putting a PvE CTP on a character I intend to not even use in PvE. Although she does well, we haven't done her against Null, so we probably will just for shits and giggles. Get her in here and just let her tear it up a little bit. Thor definitely does not need Nick Fury. There you go. I think this is funny. This cracks me up. Let's go tear it up. Yeah, and we'll use Red Goblin today. We got a bunch of new stuff to use. You get out of there. Well, we can't use you in World Boss Legend yet. Yet. No, man, no. No. People might want Spider-Man, but I'm allowed to pick a pick that I like because I like it. And I like Black Widow better. I like the game modes that she's... Dude, if you go watch videos, all I can do, right, is do research and judge what the other people who buy everything in this game say, right? And if you look at the videos on Spider-Man and you look at the videos on Black Widow, everybody is consistently disappointed with Spider-Man's symbiote uniform because with multiple PvP opponents, including Alliance Conquest, Otherworld Battle, and now also Team Battle. So that's 3 PvP modes in which Spider-Man is not preferable. Black Widow is not necessarily preferable in those modes, but she's not weak to them. She also does have value. She has value potentially as a striker for me in ABXL. She has potential to cover things in ABXL. I don't know. She might mini rage, something like that. She might do pretty damn well in ABXL. We'll have to see. I'll test her. So for me, no, I did not want Spider-Man. I don't like the uniform. I don't like the look of it. I like you. But Spider-Man can suck my balls. But he is, I don't want people to think Spider-Man's bad either. So I will say Spider-Man's not terrible. I'm not saying Spider-Man's bad. That's just why Black Widow was the pick for me. Didn't we like clap Infinity Ultron with her yesterday or something? Pretty fine. This is stage 9 though. I think, didn't we do it on stage 1 or something? I think so. Yeah, most likely. I imagine Gamora's going to score higher. But Gamora is also an alien. She's an alien. No. Yeah, Sahaj. She's getting an obelisk, bro. She's not getting... She wouldn't get a CTP for so long, man. I know she's tier 4, so it'd be like tempting, but when we look at the characters we're building, she is so low on the priority list for a CTP. It's just not what we're giving her. That, and also, guys, yeah, it's so funny. Like, that choice for us, that, like, tier 4 selector choice, was super limited and wasn't like a difficult choice for us to make, I should say. Dude, I like this uniform, personally. I like it. I think it's neato. She has no build. Granted, she has these supports, but she is just tearing it up, dude. I just like this uniform. I think it's balanced really well. I think it's good in PvP. It's not going to beat metas with revive, immortality, and, you know, all these other effects, but I like it a lot. Here he comes. He's going to do the thing. We're going to die from it. Nope. Gotta go. Oh, shoot. Still got the transition. All them spiders. God, I love the skill effect animations on this uniform too. I love them. All the spiders and her like hanging down. I just love it. There we go, did it again. Ah, ah. Oh God, no. Did we lose? Okay. Thought I lost Widow for a second. I was like, no. Oh shoot. I stepped my toe in the goo. Toes in the goo. Okay, we're alright. We're alright. We're alright. Good job, supports. You did. That's the kind of support I'm talking about. I can cancel that sooner, I think. It's like right when she starts swinging, right when the spiders show up. If I had picked Ant-Man, there'd be a debate on whether or not he was a good pick. I like that. Now, this uni's not bad, man. It's strong. I knew enough about it to recommend it to people without even having it. But yeah. I just think there was no wrong choice there. We're mostly having fun. Like, it's like for our account, between the two characters we were choosing from, there was no real way to lose there. All right. Oh, I've got this cup of coffee. I always forget to drink my coffee. Okay. What's next? No, sir, 'cause you stinky. This Doctor Strange, he does not need much. Sure. Yeah. I'm not sure where exactly she'll fit in. We'll have to see. But I do know she will definitely fit in our like team battle teams and stuff like that. It's gonna be good. And so would Spider-Man, but Spider-Man's a geek. I don't want him. Hello? There we go. Wakey, wakey, Strange. Need you to do some damage, my bro. Tentacules. Wait for the tentacles, I suppose. Cannot wait to strap a rage on this handy little unit. That's gonna be nice, eh? Pretty excited. Not sure exactly when that happens for us. I don't know when we do the rage. That's another thing I want to look at. We need to pay attention. We don't get many more random CTPs, I don't think. So we're getting close to like which one are we going to buy, which one are we going to use from the selector, yada yada, that kind of stuff. Slam bam. Go, doctor, doctor. Was so close to phasing him. Yeah, a lot of veterans. There's going to be a lot more veterans than there are new players, but I think it'll be all right. Everyone's just got to kind of like be patient. If you want, you can roll yourself a second account. I always forget where Strange's heal is. I always forget that it's on his 4, and so I'm like scrambling around. I'm like, oh god, how do I heal myself? I forgot. I'm looking for it. There we go. Good job, Dr. Strange. Good job, good job. On day 2 with Venom, you just do like, get your Thanos clears out of the way day 1 and 2, and then go slap them. Very nice. Who's next? Who's next? Hulk, Thor, Loki, I guess? I don't know. All these guys tear him up. Hulk's just 80, so he does well. Speedsters would be way better if they were leveled up, but they're not, so we will use Hulk. I wish you could like move these. I don't know why that bothers me. That's physical attack. No, that's energy attack. Give me the physical attack. There's some ignore dodge. We need it. There's physical attack. World boss legend in 1 hour. No, you gotta unlock Null, man. That's the problem. Otherwise, you could probably do it in an hour. However long it takes you to get through story mode normal. Oh, I thought for sure I got that. Go. I don't know if Victor's still in here, man, but that Hulk rotation is so brutal. Does like such good damage the way it stacks everything up so tight in the proc. It's just nuts. Yeah, you need to position yourself. You have to pay attention. You can't be as far away to use it. You have to get closer. But it does a lot of damage. Oh, I thought that was gonna get him. Weak. So close. Take it away, Star-Lord. You got this, bro. Okay, you don't got this. I take it back. You don't got this. Sit down. Sit down. I can explain what I'm doing. Yeah, sure. So we're doing 4, then 3, then 2-1-5. The reason I'm doing it in that order is because the 4 sets up all this lingering damage, and when you do it in that order, the strikes from the 4 hit right when everything else stacks up, and then you can hit the 6. You want to do it when there's 3 seconds left on the cooldown for the 5 skill, and then you can do the same thing, and it lines everything up inside the proc, and it is insanely strong. I thought this guy was full of crap, Victor, but then I tried it out, and it does significantly more damage. For me, at least. I can't speak for everybody else. Maybe there's a better rotation out there. I don't know, but this one has done significantly more damage for me. Especially like in ABL or ABX when we were testing it. In the beginning, before pierce damage becomes a problem, it was tearing him up so fast, the boss. It was like ripping us up to the 3 million points. Yeah, it lines everything up inside the proc. Crazy. Dispatch we're stalled on dispatch. We're getting there though. We need a tier 4 strange and we need a CTP of rage. It's not likely that we're gonna get through 13.5 without that recipe. It's gonna be tough. Big congratulations though to Victor, who did get through 13.5 yesterday using see if I can remember. It was like CTP of rage, Doctor Strange, Valkyrie, and who was Thor? CTP of Rage Thor. I think it was Rage Thor, Rage Strange, and Valkyrie got him through. And he had 8% Pierce? I think. Something like that. Mom up, or do you have to go to the bathroom? I can't tell. You're just over there punching the door. I could take you outside, but I have a feeling Mom just woke up. Chewie got to 14.5 yesterday. Wow. Yeah. He's building up his null. So I imagine he actually was able to use null to some effectiveness in dispatch. Legends. Yeah, 9% Pierce. Wow. I'm gonna have to go bug him about how he did that later. Go get the details. Need 2 more clears here. I know, I hear you, dog, I hear you. If Mom's not up here in 5 minutes, so I'll take you outside. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's slap him in the leadership slot, eh? It's significantly better, isn't it? Oh, all basics and ignore dodge. 40, yeah, that's better. Significantly, that's fine. We can just throw her in there. It super doesn't matter. Yeah, was it null? Yeah, I have a feeling it was null that did a lot of the work for him. He's been really working to build him null. I think he got him to tier 4, so he probably had a tier 4 null. Maybe Jean Grey or Doctor Strange. He built a lot of really high investment characters on his account really early. So he's got like less characters total, but got some really powerhouse characters built up. Oh, not even gonna let me hit it, huh? It's the first time we've run Loki with a support. Very nice. No, Chewie's like one of the legends, man. Chewie's crazy. One of the like free-to-play new player legends. Does crazy work. He's got a YouTube channel if you guys want to check it out. I think it's Chewie MFF. This is his YouTube channel. Although, I'm not going to lie, Chewie MFF, I did not see a video about clearing 13.5 dispatch. Very, very disappointed. Not gonna lie. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's, so, I'm actually, like, we're still, like, deep diving into how 13.5 works, and I think there's types of debuff removal that might be the key to that stage, but I'm still trying to figure it out, and that would explain why Null has a better time there. Although, but I don't remember with Desmond's testing how his Null did. I don't really remember, because I think we used Null, and I think it was good, but I don't remember it performing particularly well on 13.5. So I'm not sure. It'd be interesting to find out exactly how that panned out. Do we? Sure, Thor. Just take the lead, bro. Why not? Oh, actually, we want Katie with him. Playing a different character. We selected Black Widow from the Tier 4 selector for this account. Yep. Yeah, Chewie. Yeah, he managed to clear Mephisto on day 5 with 0 pierce. No nonsense, just straight up took Iron Man, Model Nil, grinded that shite out. I can't even imagine how many attempts that took to do that, because I know it wasn't easy. And it's super impressive, man. Super impressive. What? But I just... What if you... Let me in. If you would have just let me in, I could have ended you sooner, but apparently he didn't want that. Why which? Explain why. Oh, why we picked Black Widow? Sure, it's pretty easy. See if I can do it quickly. Just explaining it. No. I'm not sure, Bravo. I have no, like, I'm pretty sure me and Chewie have some things in common here. So with Black Widow, the reason I went with Black Widow is because we already had Thor, Tier 4. We have Hulk, level 80, so he's close to Tier 4, right? Which is the other choice I'd be interested in. And then the other choice that'd be interesting is Venom, right? But we have Wolverine with his artifact and access to a CTP of energy, who will score better in ABX, I believe it is. Nice. Second potential for Wolverine. Let's go, grrr. And then we also have Hulk, who will score better in ABL. So the only thing Venom would have given our account is a really strong World Boss Legend clear, which is great, but not necessarily what we need. So what we needed was PvP value, so the choice was between Spider-Man and Black Widow, and I personally do not like Spider-Man, and there's sort of a tit-for-tat trade there. So it would just be down to one's personal preference and what they wanted out of a PvP character. We're done, right? Yeah, we're done. I'm tripping. That's it. The record is over. The record is over. All right. How are we looking, guys? And what are we doing? Because, man, we got some stuff we could do. But I'm trying not to do anything stupid sooner than we should do it. We've got all these supplies stacking up, which is great. The Sentry Epic Quest will eat a bunch of these. And so we've got to kind of ask ourselves how... Like, I think we can start paying for steps of the Epic Quest soon. What's up, Rosny? Thanks, man. Let's go, you. We want to build Shuri up next. We're going to get her... Oh, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by the stream, man. Yeah, appreciate you being here. We want to build Shuri up, obviously. We want Shuri. We're getting her uniform. Fantastic support. But the question is, like, what order do we want to do things in, right? Like, we don't need to prioritize that. Shuri's going to be good for... Like, we don't need her in our legend clears, right? And so we would use her in ABXL if we, like, built her up, and we would use her in our legend clears. But I almost think it's more important to start building Sentry soon. The quest is going to take us a long time. I'm, like, thinking ahead, right? So we basically haven't started this. Wait, what happened? Are we contagious now? Nice. Grats on the rage, dude. And the Avengers #9. Nice. So yeah, we may start this quest soon. Because, like, we could basically build Shuri to tier 3 right now, manually. We have enough supplies, but it would tank all our tier 3 materials, and then we would be kind of just floating as far as when we would even be able to start Sentry and stuff like that. In ABX, with the energy, he's pretty hard to proc. Yeah. Thanks, Bob. Good looking out, man. Good looking out. That is definitely something to keep in mind for us. Definitely, because I don't have fast fingers. I play on a keyboard with a numpad, so fast fingers aren't really the name of the game here. Yeah, because Sentry looks like he's performing well. I think it's a pretty safe bet for us to start building him soon. And we can afford these first couple steps. Let me do one thing. I know it kind of feels like I'm stalling here, but what we're doing is planning. This is going to be a really important choice for us. When we start this epic quest, if we start this epic quest, which uniform we get for these big bad boys are going to be really serious choices for the account, right? So I want to make sure I've got the knowledge. I know what we're dealing with here. I'm pulling up the epic quest on Thanos Vibes right now so I can see the actual costs and steps of the epic quest to check to see how quickly we're going to get into costs that kind of like drain us of all of our resources. You know what I mean? Easy, easy, nice, nice. So we do TCP, then EOD, and then TCP CCF. 500, 600. I guess we just stop. I think we're safe to start it, guys, because I'm pretty sure for me. So basically, by the time we build Null, I think his usefulness in PvE, it would be useful, but I would build him full PvP. But it's agreed anyway, so he kind of flexes. But we'd build him full PvP. He'd be able to hybrid a little bit, but I don't know how much the PvE value would help our account by the time we could build Null. So I think Sentry is a pretty safe bet for us because what we really want from this character is a powerhouse PvP entity for our free-to-play account, and I think Sentry is gonna be the way for us to get that done. I think I'm gonna wait for one more day at least of testing, see what some more people say. Oh shoot, I forgot to mention this. How clutch is this background? What is going on here? Toot toot. What a beautiful effect on the home screen right now on Marvel Future Fight. I absolutely love this. Enjoy the W's, right? Enjoy them. Enjoy the little things. It's very pretty. All right, so yeah, we'll probably end up building Sentry soon. I think I am going to wait another day or two to pull the trigger on the Epic Quest, just because I want to watch a little more testing, make sure it's the right route for us. I want to talk to Chewie about Null. I want to talk about the PvE value of Null. I do, however, as bizarre as it is, like this uniform more than I like the Null one aesthetically. I've got enough symbiote goo flying around already on this account. I don't know that I need more goo in my life. So, pretty big fan of this. And I also really like this face model that they put together. I think they did a really good job representing the movie. Take care, Kush. Thanks so much for hanging out, brother. I appreciate you greatly. We'll see you next time. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. There you go. What's going on in Alliance Battle today? I was thinking about pulling the trigger on it right now, but I think it's better to wait for a little more Sentry testing since it's such a big choice for our account. Supervillain, speed villain, combat, human, male. Wait, I know this day. All right, get in here. This is where I was letting Loki tear it up. Yeah, but you gotta watch it. Well, I have the rule about Alliance Battle Normal. You're new here. We don't put anything valuable of any kind in Alliance Battle Normal. It's like a general rule. Because nothing stings quite as bad as accidentally using a support or a character that you needed for ABX or ABL and not realizing it. But I do have to pick someone who can actually freaking clear Alliance Battle Normal. So there's that. Let's just let her do the work. We'll let her do the work. I'm pretty sure we don't need her in either of these here game modes. She would do so bad in Alliance Battle Legend. She's not even transcended right now. She just has a transcended skill. And she's level 70. We haven't even transcended her potential, which we should. Honestly. But her gears are still, I think, all at 20. Like, she doesn't even have her gears built up. But she gets us the points we need on that combat female day. Is that real? This is what I'm talking about. I don't think I use Korath. Do you have to use him? Yeah, Sentry's way cheaper than Null, too, which is the other thing I'm looking at. I thought we tried to use Korath, and it was absolutely freaking awful. So we used something else. Am I remembering that wrong? Can I restart this? It used to be that if you, like, exited to change something. I don't think I can do that, dude. I think it's like GG. I think if I made a mistake, I have to live with it. Unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, I think we're okay. But we'll learn. If I made a mistake, I'll call it out. And we'll call it like we see it. You can restart. Really? You can just exit. I feel like if I exit, it's going to not let me do Alliance Battle Normal again. But I trust you guys. All right. Interesting. Can you guys confirm for me that it did not used to be that way? I swear to you, it used to be that if you exited out of Alliance Battle, it screwed you. You just like couldn't get back in for the actual score. It basically treated that run like it was your score. And then you could go back in to challenge the record. I think they changed it. Yeah, thank you, Sean. I thought like I was crazy for a second. I was like, I swear it used to be like I have this fear built up inside of me. Yeah, thanks, guys. That I'm just not going to be able to get back in when I exit. Wow, that's really good to know, guys. And that's true for extreme mode as well. Wow, that's great. It's funny some of the old things that linger in us for players that have been playing for like years and years. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. That's like huge to know. That's a really big deal. Like the fact that I didn't know that and I've been like, oh, well, I can't exit to change this character when I know I've made a mistake or could do something better is brutal. And now I know I can test things, so thank you. That's huge. We all learn something every day if we're lucky. You know what I'm saying? And boy, I've been feeling lucky lately. I'm gonna go kiss my wife while this is running. I will be right back, my friends. I think, if I can find her. Found her. It is a beautiful day today on the coast of Oregon. I tell you what. Sun is shining. Everything is green. What a day. Oh yeah, if I was a pro, that's where I should have put in a commercial, huh? Oh well, shows how much I know what I'm doing. There you have her. I should pay attention to that. That kind of stuff matters, but whatever. No big deal. All right. I'm not worrying too much about the code stuff today. People have been pretty respectful about it. Just make sure you please don't spam. I don't mind you guys throwing this up like you did. Here's my code, guys. Help, please. But try not to do it more than once. It's not helpful to spam it. It just makes everybody's messages disappear faster. Breadbrand, if you want extra help, you can go to the new meta Discord, Cynic Alex's Discord. There is a channel set up in there specifically for sharing these codes, if you haven't done that yet. So feel free to jump in there. You might get some extra help. Ooh, man, good call, though, whoever said that. Who was that? That was Drago, wasn't it? Really good call, dude, because if we didn't have Green Goblin, you'd be 100% correct. So thanks for looking out, man. That was like a really good call. I think it's just this, though. Yeah. Yeah. We might get a cheeky... Ooh, yeah. 5.2 all attacks from Scorpion Red Goblin combo there, and we'll take it. God, still using Gwenpool here, man. She just gets around for us. She gets around. Oh, hug, gug, 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 gug. I really want to take her to 80, you guys. I really want to take her to 80. But we also need to take this clown to 80. So oh golly, which one's more important? That's actually a really tough question. Which one of these matters more for us to take to 80 first? This is our PvP carry right now, but we are using Gwenpool in so many modes, and I think taking her to 80 would be hugely advantageous for her performance. Tier 4 is what she needs, but yeah, I think Ahmed's right. That like, yeah, that I think Gwenpool is a really good choice. And then we can just do Wolverine right afterwards. I mean, he's like our, you know, we'll get right to it. It's not like he's going to sit there at 70 forever. I just think we really need Gwenpool to be a little higher level-wise. And I think we've done well on Life Seed. I don't want to use a bunch. I always say this every time I do this. Anyone doing enhanced potential, especially new players, since there's a lot of new players watching these streams and stuff, if you like know what you're doing, then you can kind of manage it, you know, whatever you're doing. But if you don't know what you're doing, don't copy me and like be using Life Seed. It's a very precious material. Yeah, so don't do that. Yeah, we're not even going to try to get exactly 10 here. It'd be very Why? I don't know. That's funny. This one doesn't matter as much, right? Because this is our first attempt, so this is before it reserves 5%. So even though we got 10% here, it's not even worth remembering these numbers because we would have to do it again. But I should have remembered them because it didn't occur to me that we could miss. Hello. What was that? Like 3, 4, 3, 4, 3? I don't know. Lost it. Anybody remember? I was just gonna like let it ride, but what did we use? We used like 4 Life Seed. Was it 3, 3, 3? No. Oh no! Now we've got the 5. I'm silly. Yes, I was correct. Now we have the 5% reserved, even if you miss. Even if you miss. So we have the 5%. So now we need a new number. Now it's gonna be different. Too long. I know this drives some people crazy, but like, hey man, we're free to play. We got to get materials where we can. And as you can see, dude, we're not rolling in these materials, man. This is tight. We're not wealthy. What time do you have to leave this morning, honey? Okay. Yeah, let me know and I'll make us lunch today. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get this right on, so I ain't going to worry about it. We can at least take her to... Oh no, I'm tripping. It's Wolverine that needs 72 still. She's already 72. We need to get her done, man. I really wish I could find the solid 10% here. I want to go the other way. We can't. It's so hard to manipulate this first and second one because you get such large chunks of, you know, success rate from each material. So it's difficult to manipulate them. I'm really trying to limit the amount of tier 3 materials we're using here. Nice, boys, nice. I don't like to do the quick set. I don't like to do that. It gets me in a bad habit. I'm weird like that. There's some things I just do slowly and manually because it's just how we do. I guess I could save these for a potential. We're not taking Bucky to tier 4. There's like no, I mean, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. But we can get these biometrics really easy, and these ones are pretty easy to get, so I think we're good to... Well, yeah, we'll leave them. I don't think we need them. We need to tier 2 him, but I have no intention of doing that right now. So that can go. She's coming from a selector. We're going to have to take her to 80, but again, these are really easy bios to get. We can nom those. I think we're good. Yeah. What was it? We looked up yesterday. So it's the serum. We were looking at the timeline quest. People have been saying some weird stuff about what they think you need to build to get timeline quests done. I had it yesterday. We looked it up. It's the serum that you need to unlock the hidden thing. And then you need like a tier 2 Bucky, a 6-star Red Guardian, and gosh, what was, I think there was one other requirement. So you need the 6-star Red Guardian for the Wolverine path. You need the tier 2 Winter Soldier for the Hawkeye path. And then for the Iron Man path, this looks like things start to branch. And here I couldn't necessarily find any more characters that you need to build. So I think they gave us a break. You know, take it with a grain of salt, get a second opinion. But from what I can see, it looks like they gave us a break. You don't have to take a character to like tier 3 or Transcendent Potential to get the hidden path. You need to complete all the other. So what do we here? Let's just do this. We're fine. We don't need those paths. Go. Nice 74. So let me show you guys real quick. So what you need to do, right, is each one of these paths, timelines that you complete, is going to give you one part of this serum. And this serum is what you need to get the hidden path unlocked. This is what you're after. You don't need to build a Transcendent Potential. From what I can tell. I'm scared. I'm like tired, so I'm going to be wrong here. But I'm looking at Thanos Vibes. They broke all this down. They've got all the stages listed with all the rewards and all the unlocks. And from what I can see, all you need is 6-star Red Guardian, tier 2 Winter Soldier, and to beat all the other paths in Timeline Quest to unlock the parts of the serum. And then you craft the serum. And then you have to get back to probably like some... I'll have to look it up, but you'll have to just like... probably get back to here is my guess, and then there'll be a hidden path that opens up when you have the serum. Do you not drag? Am I like tripping here? What is going on? There we go. We need to use some more energy. We're good though. We're good for now. All right, where were we? We were doing Alliance Battle. We were leveling up Gwenpool because we want to score like big people in Alliance Battle. Let's go ahead with 5 of these. I'll show you guys if we get there. I'll show you why I do not use the easy setup. Okay, this is why I do not use the easy setup. 5, 14, 8. Oh, we didn't have the 10% saved. That's fine. So we got to reconnoiter, recalculate. We may not need 5 here. We could probably get away with 3. Something like that, and a couple TCP and EOD. One of those. Oh, it's going to be close. No, I think we're gonna have to do that. Nope, 994. So I'm gonna start going up here and down here. And whoops. Yeah. Try with 5, and then I'm gonna give up here soon is what I'm gonna do. 5 is almost the whole enchilada. Yeah, we're just gonna have to settle on this one. It looks like the math's not lining up super well for us, which is fine. I try not to spend too much time min-maxing this, but look, when you get in a bad spot of luck, right, and you need to do this 15 times at the 10% to get, yeah, this is going to a 10.01, which means we are like in a dreadful place with where these percentages are adding up, and it'll likely make this very difficult to actually hit on the nose. So anyways, when you're doing it multiple times, it's like 25,000 every attempt. So just multiply 25,000 times 15. To me, it's worth it to find the magic numbers if you can. But often you can't. Or sometimes you can't. Or you don't have the patience to do it because it's a pain in the ass. Sometimes I swear it feels like the numbers change, but it's just because of the minor decimal point shifts. So you actually min-max it. So because I can't hit 10%, 10.99% is optimal. If I can't hit 10, closer to 10.99 is better because 11% is where it shifts over to the next gold cost. Yada yada. So this is actually giving us 0.92% more chance to hit it than if we just did 10.01. So if you want to think about that kind of stuff, you can. Yeah, I can hit 11 on the dot, huh? But not 10. Okay. I see how it is. Yeah, I don't want to waste the extra materials. Keeping them even, guys. Keeping them even. We got to watch how we're using our materials. Free-to-plays do not have the luxury of large stacks of materials at the beginning of the game. At all. Dude, we're not going to do bad here, guys. We're going to get close. We're actually going to get close. If we ate these bios, we might actually get her. 76. For this first attempt, we'll just get something in here. I don't want to use too much of these. I got to be careful. If this gets ugly and we start like losing, I'm going to pull back and like hold off on this because I don't want to drain all our tier 3 materials right now. Not even close. All right, let's see if we can get the magic number here. Our life seed is looking good right now. I know we need tons of it, but nope, missed it. 10.02. So we're probably going to need either 4 life seed or 6. Oh, brutal. Brutal. Yeah, I think we're kind of screwed on this. Actually, that's not true, but I don't think I want to sit here and manipulate this for as long as it would take to find out exactly where we needed to be here. Holy 7013. Okay. No, we're building Heimdall. We're good on him. Good. Wow, guys. Huh. 10% never fails. Oh, it fails, but over time, no, it doesn't. It always does exactly what it's supposed to do, given enough free to play and rigged part 5. Indeed. Well, we'll see how this. Actually, you guys, I'll be honest. Usually on this last one, when potential enhancement looks like that, I just do it at 100% because I don't risk all the failure on this back end of it. I'd rather just like guarantee it at this point. Put in like for us on our account, maybe 100 life seed, because that'll leave us with 3,500, which is enough for like 2 tier 4 characters, something like that. So we're looking good there. We're way out front on our life seed compared to our other materials. And then we'll just look at what this would look like split in half. We can afford like maybe we'll do 200 of each kind of thing and see what that looks like, and then go from there. Okay, it's gonna be short. We're gonna need more than that. Because this is where it gets scary to gamble. The costs of missing here can be like catastrophic for your account. Where you gotta like pump the brakes if things get out of control. All right, so we'd have to do like 300 EOD. Think we could get away with 120 of those. People are gonna think I'm crazy. There's people that no, I do never, ever will I do like 50 or 70 or 80, or God forbid you tried to do 90% success rate. Oh my goodness. The cojones you've got to have to do that kind of stuff. If you miss that, bro, if you hit that 10%, which obviously you can because we be hitting the 10% all the time, that is such a catastrophic loss of materials and stuff that you could have prevented by spending literally 40 more materials and like 100,000 more gold. Do not ever attempt this at 90%, in my humble opinion. I think it is the worst choice you can make with this system. Easily. This looks good to me. I like this. This doesn't put us too low on our tier 3 materials. We're still in a range where we can really look at aggressively hitting a tier 3 character manually if we want to. Doesn't use too much of our life seed, so it keeps us in a good place for our tier 4s. And we don't have to gamble with our last potential, which I really like because we had really good luck on all the potential before that. So let's know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and just go ahead and get our level 80 Gwenpool. We're going to eat these up, man. Let's be real. I'm not sitting here with these bios waiting for these characters to maybe take them to tier 4, to maybe use their very gettable bios to get a small bonus to the experience gain that they get. We just going to eat them up because we might as well have gotten something awesome from our 2 Thunderbolts. Draco, that's my favorite advice ever. I always do it 99% to maintain suspense. That's good until you die of a heart attack. That's funny. There it is, boys. Level 80 Gwenpool in the house. Looking good, man. Let's go. Let's go. Pokemaster, that's up to you. It's a really hard decision to explain with Black Widow. The reason I put her in that guide is because you get her at tier 3. And in a very early account, if you're going to tell me that this uniform on a tier 3 that you're given through a guided quest isn't a good play, I'm going to tell you you don't know a lot about the beginning of this game on accounts. I'm pretty sure that this uniform, like, dude, most people aren't going to have this tool. They're not going to have Wolverine in his newest uniform with an artifact when they start their account as free-to-plays, right? So this is what we're leaning on in PvP. If you didn't have that, you'd have Hulk. That's all you'd have. So this at least lets you use Black Widow, Venomous, Hulk, and like Man-Thing to put together some kind of PvP team. And now, my friends, we have a PvP game mode that we should all be doing, right? You just put whatever characters in there and let it rip if that's what you've got. But every PvP character you get is going to fit into these teams, is going to be beneficial. I'm actually in the process right now of trying to weigh and figure out free-to-play PvP options, like all your native tier 1 options, your Punishers, your Electras, your Black Widows. Honestly, if Electra was a tier 3 guided quest, we might be talking about getting Electra instead. I don't know enough about that uniform to say it's better, But I can't recommend it because you get her at tier 3. So as a new player, that's why I suggest that. If you're past that point, it's up to you. This is not one of the best uniforms in the game as far as I know, not at all. It is not going to compete at top levels of PvP like so many other characters in the position that she's in. It just is, in my opinion, a really solid flexy choice for new accounts. I like it a lot. I think it's a good one. But that's just my opinion. Other people are going to think differently. She gets a ton of hate, and she gets it from the top tier of this game, people who have their accounts built out. She's terrible, right? Like comparatively, right? When you think about it that way. If I've got a tier 4 Sentry with his new uniform, I've got a tier 4 Null, Agent Venom with his artifact, Spider-Man with his uniform, why would I want this? Like, I wouldn't. This would look terrible. I would be like, this is awful. And I have all my ADXL days covered. I've got all the supports. I'm using the optimal, human, female speed. But that's not where we're at when we first start free-to-play accounts. So there you have it. That's the whole breakdown, right? Hopefully that helps, because I know people can get kind of aggressive about telling you not to do things in this game. All right, we need to do ABX now with our level 80 Gwenpool. There you go. And I should say that. I haven't said it enough. You guys, this is the Wild West with the anniversary. Like, all bets are off. There are so many things you can do differently right now. If you're like starting a brand new account day one and say you're following the guide on this channel, you don't have to pick up Loki. You don't have to do his guided quest. You're going to get Loki from the login event, and you can just buy his uniform because it's 50% off. All the guided quest uniforms aren't special for the next 2 weeks. They're the same as every other uniform. So all guided quests are doing right now is giving you a tier 2 character. You also are getting a tier 4 character like right out of the gate on your brand new account. So you're probably taking Thor if it's your first tier 4 on a brand new account, right? And if you take Thor, you sure as hell don't need to worry about his guided quest or anything. I mean, you could do it. You're going to have to, because there aren't enough guided quests. Actually, there might be just enough that you could like skip every... Do not do that. But you could skip all these characters that you're going to get. In some cases, it's smart. Like if you get tier 4 Thor, pick someone else from the guided quest to get another tier 2 character. You might as well. Anyways, a lot of ranting. A lot of rambles. No, we don't want to be in here. Retreat. Okay. I like the look of that. I like that better. That looks much better. Let's give it a shot. Let's do it again. I don't know yet. This is a 100% free-to-play account, so we don't like buy all the new stuff as it comes out. Alex was talking about the cards on this account in Discord yesterday, and I couldn't resist the old Prince John from the old Disney Robin Hood. You'll forgive me a cruel chuckle. Aha. Cracked me up, man. Oh, I forgot to cancel. Which one is it? The 4? Yeah, 4. Oh, and it's burn. It'll cancel super fast. All right. Cracked me up, man. I love that movie. Prince John in the old Robin Hood Disney movie. What is that, like 1970? 6 or 4 or something like that. Cracks me up, man. That whoever played that character did such a good job, like making a character. It's just funny. How's that for random? To play? What do you mean? Like upgrading one for a clear? Like taking a character to transcendent potential to unlock higher stages of World Boss Legend as a free-to-play? I think that is absolutely something you want to do. I think you just need to be tactful about it. You need to like make those choices carefully. Like for example, we took White Tiger from a Transcendent Potential selector the other day because we know he's a world boss unlock that we need. So we chose to use him. Yeah, there's that cancel, bro. What is he, like 354 if I recall? 354 for Red Goblin? I don't know, it's been a long time since I touched this thing. I couldn't see myself. I need to use that camera rotation. I did that like backwards, but that's okay. Bust out this tier 3 skill, get some score here. I don't know if Bob Sarge is in here, but I want to make sure I'm playing her right, because this score is much better than she's gotten for us in the past, of course, but she's still scoring super low compared to our other characters. So I don't know if there's another way I should be playing her or what the issue is, but I'll figure it out. And it may just be that she struggles a bit in ABX, not her game mode. We're just using her for coverage, so. But she's scoring 7 million now, which we definitely needed her to be doing, so very nice. I think you really want tier 4 with Gwenpool. I think that's where she really comes online for you. And yeah, because that score is not impressive at 80 compared to our other characters at all. But again, I think ABL, I could be wrong here, but I think ABL is a better game mode for her than ABX. And could be wrong there, I don't know. Anyhow, I'll look into it because I feel like I should be able to get better score out of her. I don't know if it's build issues, like what I got going on, but we'll figure it out. One of these days, one of these days. You need tier 2 for this support, but, and I don't know that it would help us much. Although, it is guaranteed crit rate. All right, let's just get some body in here. It does not really matter much. We've got our cancel on Hulk. We've got our support with M'Baku. We've got Hulk self-buffing with his leadership. We do have this we can do, I believe, for an extra 5% HP. Yes, sir. So we can do that. Get extra 5%. You already have Spider-Man? I mean, you have Spider-Man with his newest uniform? Is that what you're saying? Because if that's the case, again, it doesn't necessarily reduce her value. You just need to know where she's valuable. And I'd have to look at your roster, Pokemaster, to see like how far your account is. Take care, Point. Thanks so much for hanging out, brother. I appreciate you. To see how far along you are and kind of like figure out exactly what you need. But if you've got other options, you can consider them, Pokemaster. Like, I don't think that Black Widow, like I said, is like some must-have, like crazy, amazing character that everyone needs to go out and get. It's very much not that. So. Oh, I messed that up. I think that's going to be a problem. Nope, we got it. Come on, Hulk. Come on, brother. There it is. Oh, that was close with that cancel. That shit was going to show up as soon as I did my rotation. Come here. Decent. That's decent for us. That's a big improvement over our last score with Hulk. Big improvement. So not bad. Still not playing super well. I'll always admit it. Lots of room to improve, but scores are definitely going up, which is great. We'll start consistently getting this Essence of Dimension a lot more. We should have more than one character now that can reach the 1 to 4 star artifact, which will be really nice for us. So looking good, my friends. Looking good. All right, we've been streaming for a while. Okay, about 2 hours, Okay. Let's see here. So we did progress quite a ways through this bonus mission here. Looking really good. We did get our 6-star mega rank up ticket. So we can bring up another bad boy from 1 star here. And God, we are spoiled for choice. But I think our choices are narrower than it looks. And we are currently looking at probably Ghost Panther. I don't think there's a better choice for us. I think Ghost Panther is going to get the most use in the most places for our account. He's incredibly strong, does not require a uniform, absolutely baller support. Yeah, you think I'm going to use it on leader? Not yet. Not yet, my friend. Also, what's up, Nasamp? I hadn't seen you before in the stream. Thanks for coming by. What's up, Smokeless? Hope you're doing well, my friend. We don't have Enchantress unlocked yet, unfortunately. She takes 20 biometrics just to unlock. And we have hit her once, right? Yeah, but we still got a ways to go to get Enchantress. Yeah, I think Ghost Panther's the play, right? Because we've got our options are Ghost Panther, Riri, Abomination, and that's kind of it, right? Because we're going to take a support. We're not going to like use it on Magic right now as much as I'd love to. We're not going to use it on Riri. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to do it right now. Let's get her done. 6-star mega rank up ticket, and then if I'm not mistaken, we are still camping on a tier 2 mega advancement ticket to get this guy up. Let's do it. 6-star Ghost Rider incoming. Just double checking. That is a 6-star mega rank up ticket going to our 1-star Ghost Rider. Excuse me, Ghost Panther. Not Ghost Rider. Good God. That would be tragic. All right. And then we are going to go directly in here. Oops. There, I mean. And we're going to take this bad boy straight to tier 2. A tier 2, a toot, toot! Looking good, man. This anniversary's hot fire. Hot, hot fire. Man, what have we done today, guys? We've gotten Black Panther 166. Fully crafted it. We got Gwenpool to level 80. We got a tier 2 Ghost Panther. Are you out of here, hon? You gotta go? Okay. Thanks so much for watching the dogs. Did you get any food? No? Take something.
I'll be back.
All right. Oh, you're just going to PT. Okay. Don't forget, use Facebook. All right. Sorry about that. Got to take care of the wife. I get a lazy day today, and she's got to go run around and do physical therapy, go to work, do all this stuff. So I get to make the meals today. We got Ghost Panther from Dimension Missions, my friend. We have had unbelievable luck with Dimension Missions. Like truly absurd luck. We hit a 0.18% chance from the last contribution chest of Dimension Missions twice. The same 0.18 chance out of like 5.18 chances. It's just ridiculous how statistically improbable it is that we have this character unlocked on a 100% free-to-play account in 84 days. It is so unlikely. We got Ghost Panther. We got Valkyrie. We've unlocked Ironheart. We got Weapon Hex. We got Gambit. We got Magic. Yeah, we're cooking. We're cooking. Dimension Missions has been like just amazing for us. It's really crazy. Yeah, we've been doing really well. The luck's been nice. We've had a lot of really big fails, but I'm telling you guys too, we don't make a big stink about the losses. We don't cry. I mean, maybe we cry if we feel like we need to cry, but then we move on. We get over the losses, we brush them off, and we celebrate the hell out of the W's. And that way, even if your luck's maybe not so great, you can feel good about the few things that do come through. Keep appreciating them. And yeah, guys, it's looking real good. So what's tomorrow? Let's talk about tomorrow real quick. Tomorrow, we finally get to like calm things down a little bit, I think. We can get back sort of into our normal groove. I'm leaving so much stuff that I have to do throughout the day, which is totally fine. But holy moly, there's just like so much going on. Check this out. So now we're waiting on I might as well grab this now to get it rolling, get it refreshing. I'm going to check this to make sure a bunch of weird stuff isn't added to my purchase all here. And we'll go ahead and grab our daily energy refill, grab our hero chest, 24, 15, nice. There you go. Grab some essence. And now we're going to go into Dimension Missions. Speak of the devil. And let's see what we can see here from our support characters. So we're running out of options here, guys, which is a great problem to have. We want this. We want this, I guess. We want this really bad. This is one of the last premium chases we're after. And we want this, and we'll take this. Getting to a point where I think I'll stop on Magic if we get her. Because if we could bring Magic up to 4 stars and just use a 5-star, 6-star rank up ticket to save a mega rank up ticket, that would be awesome. Is that an yeah, smokeless, my friend. Don't worry so much. I think you're right on with your take there. Beta Ray Bill's skills look awesome, dude. I love that uniform. I'm like sad that I'm not buying it. It was the one that was going to be my because I want it uniform for the anniversary, but we ended up needing too many things. So, do we stop on Luna Snow right now? Like, let's be real about Luna Snow. She's essentially useless for our account. Yeah, I said it. Her uniform's locked behind a seasonal paywall, so we can't have it, period. And yeah, her old uniform, I think it's okay. I think she would score about as well as her other counterparts, I guess. Yeah, no. We give her tier 2. We don't get her tier 2. Yeah, I think skip, especially since we're at 105 gold, 105,000. Luna, I said bugger off. Okay, now we're at, this is my break point, right? So now I'll hit this one more time and we're going to just kind of take who we get because I don't really care for Gambit. You have to wait, young lady. Thank you. All right, we're going to get Kid Kaiju. No, we're not. That's my one. That's my one. Shh. I would rather have Avril Kincaid than Kid Kaiju. Hate that guy. I pay $250,000 gold just to not look at his face. That's how bad it is. All right, let's get some of these done here. Spend some of this energy, get some of these boost points. Nice, 2 shields, guys. Yes, yes, yes. That's what we want, man. Golly, these have been... Not that we're worried about it. We got so many days to get that done. Nice, we're just going to hit this twice. I'm still going all the way to the chest at the end in these. I really want Professor X really, really bad for this account, and the only way we're going to get him without spending the crystals is by taking shots at this chest. However, probably tomorrow, we're going to be on the last difficulty of Dimension Missions, which means that we get access to the best version of this chest. I know, I'm a Gambit hater. I'm sorry, guys. Don't give up on me. Maybe I'll come around. We can actually score 5 bios for Professor X now. I don't think that's guaranteed. You can still get like a nasty 2 or 3 bios, but I could be wrong. Maybe it is 5 out of this chest now. I don't know. But anyways, this is what we're after. Big time. Because, and let's not get it twisted, I don't want him as a character to play with. I want him as a World Boss Legend unlock. He is the premium unlock that sits in your way to get to higher stages of Kang. Guys, knock it off. Just give me 5 more minutes. Let me say goodbye. All right, so and that was what I was going to check really quick, was Professor X. Where is that scrub? Where are you at, guy? Bro, you guys need to stop quick. Yeah, come on. Hold on. Gotta quit barking. Loud. Nobody likes it. Even though we like the puppies. There he is. Good Lord. Yes, it's 5 only, so we need to hit it once. If we can hit that 5, and Sean says it's a guaranteed 5, and Victor says it's 5, you guys, I'm gonna do this every day. That's a shot. Like, that's a real shot. If I don't have to hit it twice, if I only have to hit it once, then this is a real shot. And if we can get Professor X, we can push Kang. We were talking, me and Victor, winning any crystals if you can get this guy. Something like that. It's something like that. I don't have the lists right in front of me, but there you go. Woo! All right, my friends. It's been a good day. We got a lot done. Thanks so much for hanging out. You guys are amazing. Thanks for all the support. If you don't mind or you had fun watching this, hit that like button. Helps the stream spread as VODs once they get posted on YouTube. If you're enjoying the live streams, you want to see more every day at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We also release guides from time to time. There's a few on the channel now, and we're working on swords. I'm Old and Gray. This is Free to Play, and I hope you all have a spectacular day. A 10-year anniversary hype!